Hello again, everyone. This is Zombie Kids Rule, and I'm back with another Steam Deck gameplay video. I'll just get my disclaimer out of the way here, as if anyone who's watched any of my previous videos or more recent videos, and I apologize for those of you who have heard this before. Yes, I know that this doesn't look like the best way to record these videos. Yes, I continue to look and check periodically for better ways to do this. There are some folks who can record and get a better screen, visibility and more detail. I'm pretty sure they have a better camera than I do. I'm basically just using a external webcam, just cheap webcam, and that's what I'm recording with. So I am experimenting a little bit with the orientation and some settings, but nothing really super significant is affecting the clarity. I did bump down the I'm trying to think. The word is the brightness. The brightness of the Steam Deck screen. I have kicked that down a little bit. It seems to help the recording some, but anything white, you can see on the screen here, any white or very light colored stuff gets washed out pretty easy or gets blurry based on the way I'm recording. So it's not obviously reflective of the way things look on the actual Steam Deck. I do realize that, and I wish there was a better way to do it. Maybe someday Valve will come up with a way, or a third party or somebody will come up with a way where you can record directly in gaming mode and make it really easy and consistent and reliable. Because there are some ways I've experimented with, but the videos routinely fail. You get errors when you try to record anything more than like 10 minutes. Sometimes there's no sound, so it's just unreliable with some of the options out there. Okay, so that's out of the way, and again, I'm just doing this to try to help people out, and hopefully it does help folks. If it doesn't, then I'm sure there are some other people out there who are making videos of different games, and hopefully those will be more helpful. I am focusing, as I've said before, on the games that are unknown at this time. I'm skipping over games that are, for the most part, I'm skipping over games that are verified or playable. And I'm focusing on the games in my library that are unknown at this time, and demos that are unknown. Simply because I just, again, I'm checking for my own personal knowledge, so I know what I can play and what I can't. And I will just say the vast majority of games that I have tested do play. The vast majority are playable. So that's a good thing. That's a great thing. So for this video, I want to do another demo, or I guess a beginning thing. It's Sandwalkers, the 14th Caravan, and so this is not the full game, but so it's whatever you want to call it, a demo, a prologue, a chapter 1, whatever. But Sandwalkers, the 14th Caravan, I'm pretty sure it's free for download as an introduction. It does say it's unknown. It's from Goblin's Studio and Goblin's Publishing. The release date for this particular version of this is October of 2022. And according to the store Steam page, or the actual store page, it is unknown. This is a free game to play because, again, I think it's introducing you to the full Sandwalkers game. So party-based, and it's turn-based, so that's right up my alley, right? I prefer turn-based games. It's got pretty good reviews, very positive, 91% of 164, and that's just from October of 2022. So it's like a month, 30 days, less than 30 days. So that's pretty good. So let's check this out. I have 7 minutes of play, so I tested this to see. Pretty sure things are working. I'm pretty sure it's playable. So Sandwalkers, the 14th Caravan. So we have an option to start here. Let's see. Yep. So it's an in-screen. I don't know if you can. I'll tilt it in a way. It's an in-game mouse pointer. So you're moving that again with the right trackpad, the right joystick. I'm going to hover over Start. I'm going to click the R2. And yeah, so that R2 is what's using to select. So we come up here and we've got continue, new run, settings, credits, quit. And then over here on the right we have news, so wish list the full game, right? So you can get the full game, or wish list it. You can go to Kickstarter, so looks like you can back the game on Kickstarter. And let's see, you don't navigate using the D-pad or the joystick, so you are using the in-game mouse. We'll check out the settings. So general settings, you have language. So not a lot of settings there. There's a decent amount of languages here, though. So French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Polish, Turkish, and then 2 Asian languages. I'm not quite sure which ones they are because I don't know the alphabet. I don't know how to differentiate between the Asian languages. Audio, let's see, you have general setting, music, ambience, and SFX or sound effects. And then video, you have resolution. Again, I'm not touching that for the Steam Deck. You have display mode. Right now I'm on full screen. Quality, it's on medium. I'm going to go ahead and kick that up to high because, again, I'm not trying to conserve battery or anything. It doesn't really bother me. FPS limit, it can go up to 60. I'm not sure what it's set on right now, so I'm just going to jank. Oh, whoa, I'm sorry. FPS is goes up to 360. So it must have been set on 60. So let's put that back. Not that it really matters, but I wonder how. That's 30. I wonder if it goes up in increments of 30. No, good lord. 30. Let's just leave it at 30. That's fine. Enable VSync. Disable screen shake, so you can do those as options on this particular version. So I'm going to go ahead and return. We're going to start a new run. There is sound in the background. I keep sound turned down most of the time. Let's see. So let's see if it's going to kick off a story. Kind of curious what this is down here. Okay, here we go. It's the big day, MKA, Mka, I guess. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we'll just say Mka. In the name of the Council of Castes, I hereby name you our 14th Caravan. Thetho, Sesako, Vrej, and Bonkus. You now carry with you the hopes of Mka. May Umama guide you. Let's say Kwamagwabi. Okay, foreign language, obviously. Let's see. Can I scroll down? Let's see. Try it out. Yes, so apparently that's how you, and I guess that might close that, but we're not going to touch that yet. Well, that said, you will take this with you, a present from the council. No, not for you, it's for the inhabitants of Yeya. Please pass on the kindest wishes of the Mka tribe to the Teraser tribe. If you get that far, that will already be a great help. Okay, you are in the tree city of Lakwasi, and again, you can pronounce these however you want when you play the game. This is where your journey begins. I would probably skip over these if I was reading it in my head, just because it's, obviously not a recognized word. Let's see. Okay, so up in the corner, the echo of birdsong on the most leaf-covered walls of moving shadows protected us from the Fithi for time immemorial. Only caravaneers and the mad would leave the bark of Lakwasi. In cities, you can trade resources to get valuable items, gather information, and replenish your supplies. As you begin your journey, there is not much to do here. Click the buildings to get additional supplies, then press the button with the door to leave. Okay, so now what I'll say is that these aren't too bad, so reading it isn't terrible. When you hover over down here at the bottom, it says leave. Hover over this, looks like a fruit of some sort. It says orchard. Hover over this, it says hotel. Hover here, it says pharmacy. Hover here, it says merchant, and then hover here, it says council. Up here, it looks like your 4 characters. So this is Vrej Bigorn, Oniromancer, And then this is Thetho Rampant Teller. Looks like there's a music icon there. Bacchus Oriflamme Protector. And then Sasako Rampant Botanist. Okay, so let's click on them and see what happens. Nothing. Click on them, click there, click there, click there, click there, click there, nothing. Okay, so not sure if you can access them yet. So we'll see. And let's go down here to the orchard. The orchards of Loquacy were fruitful enough to allow us to take freely. Okay. Oh, and it disappeared, so I guess I took stuff. And if you click here, I think it hides that. Yeah, it moves it to the left, and then you can pull it back out. All right, so let's go to the pharmacy. Accidents within and outside city trees could be catastrophic, and an efficient clinic guaranteed the survival of the tribe. Okay, but I don't get anything, or I don't know what it did over here. Okay. And then we'll click on Merchant. Inventory. So we have our chest, which is not for us to give. A gift for the inhabitants of Yaye, or whatever. That is a little small. The text down here is a little small. Yeah, it's impossible for you to see with the whitewash of the background. The Merchant has, again, the text that's popping up is a little bit difficult to see. Meat. A tender and juicy portion. Nepal maybe berry, a fruit that only grew in specific conditions, and I don't know how much money I have. I'm not sure. I don't know what this is up here. Don't know. I can leave or I can trade, and if I click on here, this is you. So on the side of the inventory is ways that you can sort. You can't see it. Maybe if I tilt it, you can see it, but there's nothing to sort. But you can sort the inventory on the side. And you know what? Let's just click here and see. Can I buy it? Do I have any money? Not sure. I don't think I have any money. So let's just leave. Okay, so then we're going to go to, that was the Merchant, and that was the pharmacy. Let's go to the council. Now let's go to the hotel. Hospitality was the true heart of Loquacy. Travelers and refugees were always passing by. Again, I don't think you can do anything there. It did take the hotel option away. So let's go to the council. The council has some advice for us, but nothing more. Okay, and again, there's nothing there, so can't do anything after that. And so we'll close that. And again, I click on them, but I'm not pulling anything up. So maybe you can't pull them up on this. I'm not sure. I don't see any other option to do it. So we clicked on everything that was available, and so when I highlight over the map, it also highlights down at the bottom. So this over here is the pharmacy. This over here is the Merchant. This is the council, and this was the leave over there. So, and this is also leave. So we'll go ahead and click leave.
Unlike tales of past caravans, there was no guard of honor, no ovation, no sacrifice or blessing beyond the usual words. The counselor came alone, by obligation. The 14th caravan, with just a teller, a botanist, a protector, and an aromancer, left for the Fithi in total anonymity. We felt as though we were the last. Some would say that we were the first.
So you do have an option to hold and skip. Okay, so I'm going to turn the sound back down because that was obviously voiced. All right, so now that you left Loquacy, you started the exploration phase. Okay. During the exploration phase, you control the movements of your caravan. When your caravan moves, it reveals tiles that are in a distance equal or smaller than its reveal distance. Your starting reveal distance is 2 tiles. Tiles that you have not revealed yet are hidden. You can encounter various creatures, places, and situations in Uwando. Some will be dangerous, others could be beneficial. You can access the Quest tab by clicking the icon in the upper left corner of the screen. It keeps information about your current goals and about the rewards you get once you complete quests. The Caravan tab can be used to see the status of your party members. It's also here that you'll be able to use items and equip objects. You can also use objects through the objects interface in the upper right corner of the screen. Okay. Alright, so now that seems like the end of the tutorial there. So up here is settings. So again, when you hover over the little choices, they do pull up a little window which you can read. It's not so small that you would need the magnifier. So settings just pulls up resume, save, settings, and quit. So we'll go back to resume. Quests. You pull that up and it gives you some information. Gifts for Yaye, go to Yaye. Reputation. The Canic is hostile, the Terracer are friends, and the Nebulous are neutral. Let's see, if I click it again, it does not go away. So I click out of it. Nope. Click up in the corner. Nope. Click here. Nope. Don't see a back button. That's weather, which is sun. So I'm going to click on Caravan. So that did change that. Oh, I see. There's an X button. Sorry. So the settings button turned into an X for return. So let's see. So now I'm in Caravan. I am on my people now. So I'm on Vrej. And when you hover over the things, it does pull up a window that tells you what it is. So this is Intuition, Charisma, Constitution, Agility, tells you their class, which doesn't tell you anything about it. The hit point bar is a little hard to see. And then you have fire resistance, armor. That's not hovering. Oh, there we go. Wind resistance, water resistance, and Oniric resistance, reduces on Oniric damage taken, whatever that is. So there is a little bit of an interesting thing here with the wind. When you're over the wind, it's not popping up. You have to get kind of to the corner, almost off of it, whereas the other ones pop up. The window pops up pretty much all over the place. So the wind is kind of finicky. You got to get right on it. Okay, and I'm not sure if those boxes do anything. Let's see what info says. So info pulls up more stuff on the same character. You have those same stats, the same resistances, and now the wind resistance pulls up much better. You have equipment, so empty slots. So you have 2 empty equipment slots. Traits. So this says work in progress. So the traits are work in progress. That's cool. Attack. So you got 4 attacks, and when you hover over them, they pull up over the side here. So death pulse, memory overload, mass nightmare, shell. So you can see what your attacks do. Abilities. Passive. You have dream catcher, and then available in full game. So again, you can't have everything here. All right. So let's see what happens if I click on another character. Yep. So it gives me the information on the other characters. So that's kind of cool. So this guy looks like a cobra. This guy looks like an elephant. This guy looks like a cobra with like a barred cobra. And this guy looks like a snail. And so we're going to return. So that gives you that information. Then you have your inventory, memories, which we don't have any. You can sort your inventory again. Supplies, I have 100 of something. Manage position, I guess that means I can change the order, maybe? Not sure how. Oh, well, no, that's just changing people. I'm not sure what manage position does. So I'm clicking on it. Oh, there we go. I guess I didn't click on the right spot, I guess. So here's the characters again, and here they are down here. So it looks like the tutorial doesn't say anything about how this works. I'm assuming these 2 are in the front and these 2 are in the back, but I honestly don't know. So I'm going to click return. Let's go back here again. I'm going to click right in the middle, Doesn't pull it up. I'm going to click to the side. Doesn't pull it up. There we go. That's interesting. So I'm right in the middle of it, and you can see maybe you can't, but the button is highlighting sometimes, and sometimes it's not. So you have to make sure it highlights in order for that to work. And then what's this button? Feedback. So I could give feedback, but I'm not going to do that. So Caravan, quests, and then in return. Okay, I'm assuming this is turn order up here. These are your passive ability Dreamcatcher, Poet, passive ability Trust, and passive ability Herbalist. I'm assuming those are for each of your characters. Let's see. So this is Drylands, Cactus. So these are the spaces. Well, I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. I'm not quite sure what all this stuff is. This says -4, -3, -2, -1. So that must be how far you can move. This is, of course, the tree that you came from. So let's just walk over here and see what happens. We're gonna go -4 sand. Let's just walk over here and see what happens. I'm going to click on it. So my caravan walked over. Now I have the neutral question mark. I'm not sure what that is. Apunia neutral. This is Apunia neutral. I'm not sure what that means. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's click on one and see. Okay, nothing's happening. And this is sand. Let's go over here and see. Okay, now, these lumbering hulks slowly crossed the plains. One of them seemed to have been colonized by a small camp of collectors. So I guess somebody's riding on the back of these things. Collect resources, signal the travelers, move on. So, I get 3 choices. I'm going to pick, so you can't really see, but those are choices. I tilted it down. So I'm going to pick collect resources. The sloths didn't even notice our presence. Bravely, we managed to clamber onto one of them to extract valuable substances. Oh my goodness. So we climbed up on giant sloths and we extracted some sort of substances. Continue. All right. And then my supplies are down to, I think, 89. So I'm using up supplies. And this is item, giant sloth milk. Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of cool. You know what? Let's just, I don't know. Oh, what's this guy? This guy looks like solo animal. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, so I'm just going to walk down to the solo animal. And nothing, apparently. And let's see, Drylands. I have no idea where I'm going. So I'm not sure where Yaya is. So I guess we'll just keep walking. My supplies are my supplies are going down. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. What's over here? That says question mark neutral. Well, let's go find out. Okay, so just like the rising and ebbing tide, Uwandian sands covered and uncovered entire cities. Search, listen to the spirits. You know, I don't know. Let's go ahead and search. We made our way through the ruins in search of forgotten goods. And let's see, scattered personal memories of a far-off ancestor. So we got forgotten memories. Okay, so we click here, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I don't know. Let's go to Caravan, and let's see. This item is a memory. Okay, well, what is that? In the full game, you'll be able to send it to Lekwasi in order to unlock new elements for your future runs. Oh, okay. All right, well, that's cool. Let's return. Again, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just going to walk over here. And like I said, I'm not sure if I'm even going in the right direction. So, yeah. Oh, I get it. So the -4 is, I think, your supply. So let's figure that out. I'm at 79, I think, now, so I'm going to click there. And yep, I'm at 75. Oh, so this is the how much. Oh, hi there. This is how much supplies you're using. As you explore. I don't know what that is. Nomad neutral. I don't know what this guy is. Ooh, pirate bands. Well, you know what? Let's figure out. I don't know what. I want to know if I. Oh, attack. Sure. Let's click attack. Okay, because I wanted to kind of see what combat's like. You just entered combat. This will happen when you encounter hostile creatures and people. In combat phases, you are trying to defeat your opponents while minimizing the damage sustained to your caravan members. Each character present in battle has an initiative value that determines its position in the timeline. When all characters have played, a new turn begins. Characters have a value of life and a value of shield. Shield regenerates at the end of a fight, but life does not. A character dies if life goes down to 0. Okay, turn this back down again. Alright, so now I will say these. Oh, are they fighting me? Are they attacking? What's going on? I thought those were turn-based. Okay, wait a second. So now it's my turn. Oh, so they got to go first. So let's see. If I hover over this guy, it does tell me some information about him. Support applies regenerating shield to an ally. This ally generates 6 shield. Regenerating shield regenerates 3 shields at the start of turn. I have no idea. I like that in the background. Something's moving. It's really hard to see what's above their head. Can't really tell what that is, so I'm not sure. Maybe the 3 is how much damage they do. Deals 3 physical damage to an enemy at the front. Damage doubled if the target has no shields. Yep, that looks like the 5, and the number looks like there's numbers over their heads, and that's how much damage they do. Yep, looks like it. And a 2 and a 3, I'm not sure what those are. And okay, if I click on them, what happens? Nothing. If I go up here and hover over them, it shows me. Okay, it shows me some stuff about the character. Okay, all right. So now let's go down here. This pulls up a window, but it doesn't tell me anything. So that's interesting. So I'm going to, well, that's really interesting. It does not say anything in the window. It's blank. I don't know if that's a mistake or maybe I'm just not interpreting things right. I don't know. So let's see what this does, this green thing. Cancel. Well, considering how I have no idea what it's doing, let's see. Click cancel. See, I have no idea what those things do. Very interesting. Click on him. Yeah, I don't know what these things do. So I'm going to click on this and then click on him. Alright, well, so I did attack him, but it would be nice to know what these things do. Unfortunately, it's not showing me anything in the windows. So I have not got a clue as to what is going on. So I'm just going to click the first one and click on this guy again. Nope. Click on this guy. Nope. Let's see. Maybe that was healing. Maybe. I don't know. So this is telling me... I see. So down here in the corner it shows some red dots. Is like 4 squares. So let me just, maybe that's I can attack the front 2 people maybe? I'll click on that. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, well, I guess he automatically attacks the front 2 people. Okay. Now this guy, my little elephant guy, is going. This says, doesn't look like it attacks anybody if I'm reading that right. Yeah, no idea. Click on that. Don't think I'm doing anything with that. I don't know. I have no clue. What's this? I don't know what that is. It's not telling me. No idea what that is. Okay, he did shield. Maybe that's defense. Now this guy has got... I I don't know if I can act. Well, this looks like it might attack everybody. There's 4 little squares, and all 4 of them are red. Let's try it. Yep, I attacked them all. Okay. But still, so there's a problem. I mean, if the game doesn't show you what your skills do or your attacks do, or I'm doing something wrong. Click on that. Click on that. It's not showing it to me. That doesn't look like it's attacking. These don't look like they're any sorts of attack. I have no clue what they're doing. Yeah, haven't got a freaking clue. I don't know how to make it work. I guess that attacked him. Not sure what these do. Again, I think that attacks the 2 front characters. Yeah, attacks 2 front characters. I'm assuming I got some healing in here somewhere. I have no idea what these things do because they're not telling me. So click. And again, I don't know. Oh, I guess I clicked it. I clicked on him, so I did something for him, but I don't know what it is. Let's attack all 4 of them again, because I have no... Oh, I guess maybe I can't, because I don't have enough power or something. I don't know. Well, click there, and... Yeah, I did it. I was able to attack. I think I knocked him down. Whatever that is. So this guy... can I use that? Yeah, I shot acid at him. I guess I have no idea what I'm doing. This guy's gonna die because I don't know how to heal him. Is this healing? Let's find out. No, I have no idea what that did. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue what it did. So yeah, big problem here in the fact that it's not telling you what your attacks are doing. So I guess maybe if I looked ahead of time and I read about them, and that, I guess I'm supposed to remember it. But again, that shouldn't be that way. You should not have to. I don't even know. I don't know if I helped him or hurted him with that. You should not have to remember what their attacks are. The game should tell you. No doubt, the game should tell you what is going on here, and it's not. So for all I know, I could be helping them instead of hurting them. I'm assuming I attacked him. I haven't got a freaking clue. Let's see. Can he still do that? No, probably not, because he doesn't have enough. Maybe. I'm not sure what this is, because the boxes are empty. So when I hover over these things, there's no help text. So I have no idea what's going on. No idea whatsoever as to what's happening. Nope. Nope. Guess I attacked him. I'm not sure. Let's just do what I know a few things. I figured out a few things, I guess. Figured out the few things I know how to do, but most of this stuff is not. It's not okay. I'm not. I don't know if I'm heal. I don't know if there's any healing in here. I have no clue. What is this? Nope. Nope. Oh, well, I took him down. Don't know what it did, but I took him down. Attacking that guy. Okay. I guess he's putting up a shield on that guy, maybe. Don't know. yeah, I'm just going to try to get through this because, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe there's a problem with. I'm hoping there's a problem with the game as far as no. At least it's not letting me cast beneficial things on the enemy. Because that would be horrible. If you don't know what you're doing and you cast beneficial things on the enemy, I mean, that would really suck. Just gonna say. But I don't know if I hurt him. I don't know what I did to him. Nope, that's not it. Okay, he's down. You win. Okay, good. What did I gain? I gained a pearly shell. I gained a gem. I gained black pearl. I gained some sort of root. And I gained forgotten memories. Okay, and 16 of 200. So that must be how much I'm carrying. Next. It's thinking maybe. Okay, so there I am. I got 71 in supplies. So I'm going to go back to the caravan. I'm going to go back to this guy. And let's see. So Death Pulse deals damage to the target of your choice. Memory Overload deals damage to the target at the front. Mass Nightmare deals damage to enemies and applies mental weakness. Shell applies armor to an ally of your choice. This generates 7 shield. So let's see over here. This was Persuasion, deals damage. Trick, deals damage. Parlay, both the teller and the target of your choice lose their shield. And then steals 2 speed from a target at the front and applies 1 poison. And then this guy, what was he doing? Vigilant Guard applies 2 stacks of protection, raises shield, deals 3 physical damage to a target at the front and applies dizzy, and then steals 50% of the chosen target's shield, so he's not really offensive. This guy increases the constitution of an ally of your choice by something. It's cut off by the window here. Let's see. Deals 2 physical damage and applies impaired. Heals an ally of your choice for 2 and applies Thorns. Thorns reflects 50% of damage taken back to the assailant. So that would be the healing. And then this is steals 2 speed from the target at the front and applies poison. So again, I mean, I guess in theory I should read those and remember them. But it looks like in this version, in this demo, it's not showing you the reminders when you're in combat. It's not showing you the text. It doesn't tell you what each things do. So that seems to be the basic movement. I mean, you are using the trackpad to select where you want to go, and you're you're clicking with the R2, and you're otherwise navigating with the in-game mouse pointer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and exit out of here. I'm going to quit. Well, yeah, I don't care about saving. I would restart. Okay, so I'm going to quit there. That is Sandwalkers, the 14th Caravan, and so I guess what I would say is that, I mean, this certainly looks playable. I mean, it looks playable, but I do think there's an issue. There's a problem with that help text or the windows being empty and not showing you what they do, so you have no idea what you're doing in combat. I would say, unless I missed something, I think the tutorial is a little lacking. I mean, I wasn't exactly sure what I was supposed to do or where I was supposed to go or anything like that. And I'm not against exploring, but I mean, if you're limited by supplies, I'm not sure. So I mean, I would certainly just come back to this and mess around and see what I learned. So I think the only thing I've seen so far is those empty boxes that would be problematic. I mean, that would make it very difficult if you don't look ahead of time and remember what their powers or attacks or whatever they are do. And then I think there was a couple instances of small text, but most of the text is pretty much okay. So anyway, I hope that's helpful, folks. I have started posting these references to these videos on many of the discussion pages of the store page. Just kind of letting people know that, hey, yeah, this looks playable or not, and here's a video if you want to check it out. And in doing that, a few times developers have come back and they have followed up with things, and I think a few instances it has caused progress or changes to be made, which is really cool. I definitely appreciate that as a player. Is that the more that can be done to make these games, especially playable on the Steam Deck, for me, that's awesome. I think that's wonderful, and that's going to help other people too. So again, I hope these are helpful. If these videos are helpful, or if you appreciate the time and the effort that goes into them, and just appreciate the spirit in which I'm trying to help and share, please like, subscribe, get comments. Get notifications, leave comments. I try to respond to all comments, as long as I understand them, and I like suggestions. I like information. If you know something I obviously don't know, by all means, please share it. I'm always looking for useful information, I search for things as well to try to figure things out. So anyway, again, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend. Until I can get another video up, happy gaming, and I will see everyone later. Bye.